Yes, my family, una kushe, una welcome, una kabo. Well, today na this episode, we dey in the middle of Freetown Business District. Well, before I jump into the topic, let's just say this because not well on this in my past videos them. Look all them Otokaya park at the road, big road them, big streets them. We wide, they become narrow because we decide not forget parking garage them. We park the boat car in the streets. Then we get street trader them all over. This particular area supposed to be at least an area where for start for create a society where we want to live a decent society. Right? Because we all long gonna most of we don't travel or don't see other country them where then cities then organize the day in a decent way. But we just decide, we city council, mayor or we government, we just decide for let things and just happen because we not give a damn, we not care for let we country advance. We not care for let we see ourselves na the lights where we go na other country them. I see a lot of young Sierra Leoneans now they travel. They go to Ghana, they go for a week or two. Then they call it them country then country not be fine past salon. We just lack being normal. We not agree for advance. That being said, let's not go too far off topic. Today I want to talk about the hardship we don't in the country, the financial hardship country, the triangle, people they cry all about. Because we get fuel crisis. The fuel price don't go up. So now that they don't put a little bit of strain back now, people and budgets them, how people and get for they spend their money, enough money no day. Well, before I make this video, I get some discussion with some people them, and I do a little bit of research. Why they come now this particular waka so na song. I put I take come up from the place na Allen song to how you call this place Bombay Street, where I pay 5,000. Where the actual trip from Waterloo to Bombay for be 6,000. But I think government price na 5,500. But just because of they say they not get the 500, they make an 6,000. Where I feel say that they back no how you call safe, no fear to the people where they use the transport, because if anything, not them for burn the 500 leons, because then say change not day. So if change not day, now we for burn them. Not them for don't burn them. Yeah, but because of we also not get law and order, there is no price control. People and just they do what they want to do, and government not go for say nothing because we government also they ready for do make a decision on them, and just the cut by the people more. Surprise. So anyway, let's not digress because I keep doing that all the time. Well, the reason for the difficulty or they go through the financial burden, the way name, now because of the fuel we don't go up. Well, this fuel will go up not to Salon may happen all over the world because of we get fuel crisis all over the world. The crude oil. The material they use for make the fuel like petrol, diesel don't go up, and when they go up, it affects the price we get for go buy with fuel like Salon right now. 1 liter diesel or petrol we most motor they use don't go up to 15,000. In a month or almost 2 months ago, now me 10,000. From there it go to 12,000. 12,000 to 15,000 within 2 weeks. So you see how this they affect people them. That quick shock day, people and they grumble, and waiting where people and grumble and become disgruntled. Well, it will affect the whole economy to the point where they affect the whole country. The other thing back we make thing and on tranga back at the dollar. The United States dollar we now they use for the international trade. Itself don't go up. not too long ago, we dey try for get am for 1 million. Now the dollar, if you dey sell you dollar, it's in 1,230,000. If you want buy, 1,240,000, something like that. So this is say all NTR get an effect on we day-to-day use of we loans, how we spend. And imagine if you get a salary where the minimum wage na salon na so. I don't know how much they pay for hour, but most people them where I would say the minimum wage owner them, they get 600,000 to 1 million. And some man we go claim say he gets a better job or then they pay him fine, now then 2 million, 2.5 million to 3 million. Now, if you get motor car, you have to buy fuel. Or let's say they take public transport. Okay, me take the poda from this place, Arlington to Bombay Street, cost me 5,000. Then if I go for car inside town, I go for take if na bike or keke or taxi, then another 5,000 or plus. It don't go to 10,000. Let's say in average from Waterloo or from Arlington to Middleton, I don't spend over 15,000 one way. Two way, not 30,000. That is just transportation. You calculate that for weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks, almost that it don't be. So let's say you get family, or you get other things for take care of, get for pay rent and stuff. And we all know say because of where the dollar don't go up, rents and get for go up. Rents go up and rest get for go up. Sugar get for go up, oil get for go up. So me famble them. The question we me they ask now, what's in the gone? And when I talk about the fuel way they go up, talk to some people them overseas, somehow with the America. I talk to even one of my close friend with the close person with in America. He say, oh, my brother, this fuel here so, Lord be a normal, not to salon no more. And I say no. Not to salon no more. But you go for he said America says now so fuel and they go up. And I say not true. I say, but you get to understand we earning power. Waiting now we income and we spending power. What you will spend. I say we not go spend like America if the average salon man in income now below 1 million or below 3 million. You make $100 just a day. So I don't feel saying a very fair comparison. When we work in London, an hour a day, I make more than £100. So if me fuel they let's say £1.60 or £1.60 something to 70 for a liter, I go to manage. You understand? But then if fuel na so don't cost 15,000 when $1 around that $1.10, and where you they make less than $100 a month. Imagine. So I feel say we know they do good comparison, whether na mathematics we not sabi or we they think different. We they think in a different terms. Because most times alone they do things now, so they think about how the situation they before the matter we don't relate to politics. And we not get sympathy for ourselves when it comes to politics. We not get sympathy for ourselves at all. We really think about how the next man will live in life. At least let it manage. But we politics kind of we disregard all that day. We got to stop this thing. Politicians them we will battle. Some of them they even buy fuel. Where some of them now the parliament as in council remember where they hike the increase in salary them. You understand? Then they buy fuel, then they buy rest, they all land and they get from government supplies free of charge. Then me and you we the manage. Look like this person I market way to so. You check and say you check him. You not reach 1 million loans. Or you not reach 500 loans. Anyway, me family, this now a 2-part series. they watch out for the second part. I will go more into detail. But let me think of that. Why salon, when price go up international, it affects you directly one thing with no waste time. With government saying they need to at least, see how they were able for cushion the burden we. But then when they're ready for get their salary or live their own life, how they want to live, I mean, why they so wicked? Why? They need to even feel one sorry heart for them people, with poor people. Anyway, my family, to the next part. Now goodbye.